Hello everybody, my name is Periwinkle, and today I have an awesome video for you guys. Basically, if you do not know, recently I've been getting into the mystic arts and magic and stuff like that, and I wanted to follow one of my favorite creators' footsteps, Harmony Nice, and make a video about a tool that people use in magic sometimes. And it's called a pendulum. So if you do not know what divination is, it is the art of telling the future through other means. You can use tarot cards, you can use rune stones, you can use pendulums, you can use tea leaves. There are multiple means of divination, but you can use all of those to really tell the future. It's a really nice, cool subset of magic. Now, some people do frown upon divination, but I think it's no harm, no foul, you know? It doesn't really hurt anyone, and I really love this, so... And I can make videos on tarot, on runes. If you guys really want them, just leave a like down below and a comment and maybe I'll work something out. Today I want to talk about my favorite technique of divination, and that is using a pendulum. So what a pendulum is, it is a tiny little rock, or it can be a stone. You can really use anything in my opinion. And then a chain, you can even have a necklace chain. And what it does is it helps you make decisions to better impact your life. And I use it a lot just to kind of get an insight into what my future is holding for me. A pendulum is usually made of a crystal or a stone. This one is mahogany obsidian. It is really pretty. This is my second pendulum, however. I had a first one that did not agree with me. Pendulums sometimes don't agree with the people that originally buy them, because you really have to get a sense for the pendulum and that it flows with you. You have to make sure that your energies don't kind of mix badly. You have to make sure that your pendulum actually wants to work with you and the energy doesn't kind of set you off, because just like people, crystals and pendulums are all different and they all have different energies. And some energies just don't go well together. Again, you don't have to have a crystal. You can have a necklace or anything really. As long as you're able to transfer your energy into the pendulum, you are good. But my first pendulum was a green aventurine pendulum. It turned out, I really liked it. I thought it was pretty, but it just would not work for me. It would fly out of my hand constantly. So I decided to try another one, and now I have this one, which is made of mahogany obsidian, and it's absolutely gorgeous. A good place you can get pendulums is the Great Googly Moogly in West Virginia if you live around me. Other places are online, stuff like that, but I prefer to buy mine in store just so I can get a feel of it before I buy it. One thing you always want to do when you buy a pendulum is hold it up and ask it to show you yes and see how it moves. And then ask it to show you no. And basically what that does is it shows you like how strong the pendulum works with you and stuff like that, and you get a good feel of if it will work for you. I think this one is absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much, and it's a really good divination technique. Again, I advise you definitely test out all the pendulums available to find the best one that works for you, but just not buy a, you know, really fancy one just because it looks pretty. How you really get used to a pendulum is every day you want to have it on you, maybe in a pocket, you can put it in your bra, something like that, and sleep with it beside you just so it fixes on your energy. You can also put it in the moon or sunlight to charge it that way, but I like to have mine around me to charge it a little bit. Another thing that benefits pendulum is to set crystals around it. Have a little mat. There's a mat that the Great Googly Moogly has. It's black and it has a pendulum on it, and it helps for reading things like that. You could also pair it with tarot or rune stones to kind of give it a bit of an oomph, but it's completely up to you. So a few techniques I use for holding my pendulum is there is a little ring up here, and what I'll do is I'll pinch my pointer finger and my thumb and hold it like that and hold it extremely steady. And then you always want to train your pendulum to work with you. So every now and then you can ask, can you show me yes? And it'll give you your yes movement. Mine is a circle, but it's different for everyone. I have a few friends whose are back and forth. I'm going to ask, can you show me no? And it moves back and forth. And then I'm going to say, can you show me I don't know? And it moves diagonal. Everyone has different movements that mean different things. That's why you always want to start off by asking, can you show me yes, or can you show me no? So the pendulum can show you what it means. That way when you ask, is Betty gonna marry Johnny, you know if it's a yes or no for sure. So constantly, even if you don't have a question, make sure you interact with your pendulum. Just do that every once in a while, just so it picks up your vibes and you get used to using it. A pendulum, you definitely don't want to ask the same questions over and over, because like a person, it will get annoyed with that, and you need to trust the pendulum's answers and don't second guess yourself. But like anything, fate changes. You could have a different bowl of cereal and somehow you're marrying a different person. So this is the path you're on that the pendulum is evaluating. So if you stay on that current path, which is your most likely path, then those answers will come true. But again, your path could easily change. So far, my pendulum has always been right, and I hope I don't jinx it, but she has been amazing. This one works really well for me, even if it's, you know, not a green aventurine stone. It flows with me so well, and I think you guys can really find one that flows with you too. And then to cleanse a pendulum, say someone else picks it up, it gets their energy on it, or you have some bad vibes going on, you can cleanse it by just holding it and putting your cleansing energy into the pendulum, or you can get, what I do, I get some white sage, open a window, and burn the sage over top of it to make sure it's cleansed. That's basically a good method of cleansing anything, is white sage with an open window. If you don't have an open window, it won't actually get cleansed because the air needs to leave the room. Anyway guys, I think I talked enough about this today. If you guys want to see videos on tarot cards or rune stones or whatever divination techniques or any kind of magic, leave your like down below and comment what you want to see. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later. Bye!